Okay, this is where I'm going to ask you just to not be stupid for the New Year's. Yes, I know that's kind of difficult to people to ask of you. So I'm going to point out some things. People like to get stupid and drunk on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever. But message to my fellow gun owners. If you are going to go out and get drunk, please just leave your firearms home. And if you refuse to, have somebody with you who does not drink, who can legally possess a firearm with you, to take control of said firearm when you've had too much, or actually before you get to that point, before you start drinking. Use a little common sense, just a little. And also, if you'd be nice, if you idiots who own guns, and unfortunately, yes, there's a lot of idiots who own guns, a lot of idiots who own a lot of things that they probably shouldn't. But I'm speaking to the ones who like to fire off their firearms on New Year's Eve or any time fireworks or anything are set off because you think people can't distinguish the sounds or because you're just stupid. Yes, firing off your guns into the air when the bullets can hurt somebody is stupid. There is no excusable reason to do that. You're forgetting whatever goes up must come down, and those bullets will come down somewhere. Now you may think you're firing up sometime and you may not be firing completely straight up, and well, it's going to hit somebody a couple miles down the road. All because you're an idiot and want to fire off your guns where you legally couldn't. Now, if you want to fire off your guns on the holiday, what I would suggest the smart people would do is find a 24-hour gun range who's open during those times. That way at least it's in a controlled environment and you are safely discharging your firearms. All I'm saying is if you're going to drink, keep the firearms separate. If you can't, try staying sober. You can have fun while being sober. I know it's hard for people to understand that, but it is possible. I'm just saying, take a little responsibility for yourselves. It's not that hard. Okay, and now I'm going to tackle the people that the anti-gun or gun control movement doesn't care about. Well, I can't say that. That's a lie. I have ran into some who will defend me on this. Others who will say, it's not an inherited weapon, so it doesn't count. If you're gonna drink, do not fucking drive. You may think you're not too drunk, or you may think you're sober enough to drive. You're not. If you've got to think about it, you're not. Okay? Easily. Get a designated driver. There's plenty of people who don't drink. Find somebody who doesn't drink that can still stand your drunk ass. Pretty sure out of all the friends you have, you've got a few of them. Well, let's hope you do. If not, that's kind of sad. Because whether it's with guns or with a car, if you decide, if you're driving and you hit somebody and they have life-threatening injuries or even death, and you think you're a victim, well, I'm paying the price by going to prison. No, you're only a victim of your own stupidity. The victim just lost their life because you couldn't not get behind that wheel while drunk. So how about we don't do that this year? I would say any year, but I know it's going to be a few of you idiots who do that. So please, you're all adults. I would like to think you act like adults most of the time. So no firearms, no driving. And if you want either one of those, no drinking. If you're going to stay home and drink, again, a gun is not as dangerous because if you fall asleep behind the wheel of a car while driving drunk, or you can't see because your vision's just screwed, anything in front of you or anything in the direction that car can quickly veer off to is a victim, is a potential victim. If you have a holstered gun, unless your dumbass grabs it, see what I'm getting at? See, I want to say a gun is safer, but then again, I don't want to use it as an excuse to say, well, you said it, so I can use it. No. Don't have your gun on you if you're going to get drunk, and don't fucking drive if you're going to get drunk. don't be the reason somebody doesn't make it home that night. It's not really that hard. Besides that, try to have a good new year, and hopefully you keep to some of the shit you promised yourself. Not likely, but you can try. Anyways, I'm out. Miss Osa Bear, Tatiana, Karen, Alina.
You cannot invade the mainland United States. There would be a rifle behind every blade of grass. Isoroku Yamamoto.
Now, you've just watched another video by Running Guns News. If you liked the video, hit like. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you actually enjoy my content, you can support me or my channel financially if you choose by PayPal, Patreon. BitChute now has an option to do monthly or one-time payments, which no matter what you pick, it's still taken out at the beginning of every month, just so you know. And you can catch my videos on other platforms, which will also be linked below. So until then, have a nice day.